Can you tell us a little bit more about your first deal? Where was it? How was it like?
So first deal is probably gonna be, I would say Alabama was one of my first deals. It was not the easiest situation to get through. Made lots of mistakes. It was a property that did have an existing tenant in it. The deal was I had no vacancy contingency. I only had an inspection contingency. So that means that if there's something wrong with the house, you can back out of the deal. I did an inspection. I had a contractor go check the house out. Everything was fine while the tenant was there, but the owner was getting rid of them prior to close, and they said they would make sure that they are out of there. Okay, that's great. I did not follow through checking the house again. Once they said they were out, the property manager said that they had left, and the owner said they had left. So I thought, okay, we're good to close. They're out of there. I didn't send someone to check. That's my bad, my mistake. Come to find out, the tenant went on a little bit of a rager on the way out. They were not happy that they were being evicted. Long story short, it cost almost 10 grand to fix everything else on top of that. Luckily for me, during this time, real estate had really started climbing in popularity, especially for investments. So that property still appraised high enough for me to recover some of that money, because 10 grand is detrimental to lose for a lot of people starting out. That's it. You're shut down. You have no more money, right? So I was able to make it work. And I was able to, I wanted to, I was expecting to be able to come out of it with a little cash in pocket as profit, but I ended up spending like $2,000. But spending $2,000 for a house that appraised for 95 grand, I'm okay with that. So it could have been really bad. It could have really messed things up for me. It could have stopped this entire story right in the beginning, but I was lucky enough. This was not even skill. This is not even like foresight. I was just lucky that it worked out that way. And now that lesson taught me to check, if I'm working with occupied properties, I got to check things a lot more thoroughly before they leave, or checking tenants' backgrounds, how they've been living there, if they were just put in there. There's a lot more information that I have as my checkpoints before I actually go to the closing table now. It definitely a strong lesson, but a good one in the beginning, because I definitely didn't want to ever make something like that happen again.